Hi, today I'm going to be doing a review of this pet grooming dryer. It's 2-in-1. Basically what it means is there's a brush attached to the dryer. So the brush it's like a dryer, you plug it in, and there's a brush, so you can brush at the same time. And this probably would be ideal for dogs that are, nervous of the dryer, especially around their head, like their ears and their top of their head. And if they're frightened or whatever, and if you have a small dog, it'd probably be nice to use. Any dog that's afraid of the actual blow dryer. So I haven't used it yet. It's brand new. I just got it. It's in the box, and it's still taped up right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an unboxing, have a look at it, and then I'm going to use it on some dogs. I am going to cut it. There we go. And open it up. I'm excited. Are you? Oh. It just comes like this. Here, I'll just straighten it out. So it's packed pretty good. Oh, and this comes up like that. There's the dryer. That must just be dust from the... Okay, I'm going to turn it sideways to get it out. Oh, it's pretty big. It's a pretty big handful, actually. But there you go. Hang on a second. There. So, this is what it looks like. Basically, it's like a slicker brush. And I guess the air comes out of here. And there's a off switch. It says 1 and 2, so I believe there's 2 speeds. It says open here. That's probably to clean it. I'm just guessing because there's a filter here. So I'm going to read the instructions and make sure I use it properly. And it does come with the instructions, of course, which are right here. And there's a rake. So I got to find out what that's for. I don't think it would be a dog comb. Maybe it's just to clean the hair out of here. Anyway, I'll read it and then I'll let you know what this is for. Alright, so basically I just looked over the instructions. I don't want to read the whole thing on camera. It would just take too long. Basically it says don't use with wet hands, don't put in water, and just use for a short time. Make sure the dog's pretty towel dried. The dryer will turn off if it gets too hot, and then you can use it in a few minutes after that. And there is 2 speeds. There's a gentle warm airflow and a strong airflow. And it says don't brush at the same area over and over, as you can scald the dog with the air, right? You want to make sure it's not too hot. So it's more like, this is more like just for, certain areas of the dog. I would say the head and ears. And, make sure the dog's pretty dried with the towel. And the brush part here, which is here, does come off. There's a screw, and you can replace this if this ever gets damaged or worn out. You can replace that. And, yeah, so it never said what this is for. I assume it's just to take the hair out of here, like this, or here, but I'm sure you can use your fingers. And yeah, so whatever. Anyway, we'll give it a try. So the air comes out of here, and you brush the dog at the same time. So anyways, I'm going to give it a try, okay? I'm going to try it on different dogs and see how they react. It's pretty wide. It's pretty, what do you call it, thick. So I don't know if it's going to hurt my hand, but I guess I can hold it up here. And yeah, it can be hot, so hopefully it doesn't get hot, because that's not ideal, right? But anyways, if you're just using it for a short time, it might be okay. Anyway, I'm excited to try it, so let's get started. Alright, before I get started, I wanted to show you how you turn it on and off, and just want to let you know the cord is about 2 meters long, so it's not very long. You have to be near a electrical source, like a power outlet, and yeah, so it is very lightweight. It's not heavy, like, at all. So it does have 2 speeds, which is off right now. So basically it's on when you're holding it. It's on the side where the air comes out of. So right now it's off. So I'm going to show you how it sounds, or you can listen how it sounds on low speed. So basically this is off. You're just going to push it up, and that's low speed. Hopefully you can hear that. Let's feel it. Oh yeah, it's warm. It's actually nice. I don't know if it gets warmer than that, but so far so good. This is really nice. I like that, nice and warm. Now it does say the second speed, the higher speed is hotter. So here goes. I'm going to turn it up. So you turn it up one more time. It's louder. Oh yeah, I can feel the difference. It is hotter. So this is, you know, higher speed, faster, and more air comes out, so it is hotter. So I guess the faster it goes, the hotter it is, right? So it is kind of hot. I don't really like to use too much heat on my dogs, unless they're, you know, cold, or senior dogs, or dogs that get cold very fast. I like the low speed. So anyways, I'm just going to turn it off. There we go. So that was it. Hopefully you can hear that. And remember, the camera does pick up sound, you know, and it sounds louder to you. So it's not really that loud. It sounds like maybe a regular hair dryer that you dry your hair with. And yeah, see, it says be careful. High temperature. So on high, it's a pretty high temperature. And yeah, so anyways, I gotta wash some dogs, towel dry them, and use this 2-in-1 dryer. So anyways, let's get started, and I'll let you know how what I think about this dryer and if I like it or not. Alright, so I got my first little dog. What I did is I actually brushed out the knots first, because I don't want to be using the dryer while brushing out the knots, just in case it gets too hot, as I never used it yet. So let's just see if it works pretty good. I'm going to put it on low. It might sound loud to you because the camera picks up sound. To me, honestly, like in real life, it's not that loud. I mean, there's noise. It's not loud like a high velocity dryer. Yeah, it makes noise just like your own hair dryer, right? It's okay. Let's see how long it takes to get the ear dry. And just flip the ear over. Now, the ear was not soaking wet, so it will dry quicker. It's getting dry. It's a pretty big brush for a little dog. What a good girl. Pretty girl. It's drying really slowly, but it's getting there. Let's try it going this way. It's drying. Good girl. Now, let me just try your other ear. You have a big knot there. I don't think this is like a dematting brush, so I'm going to brush out those knots first. Alright, so I combed out that ear. And I'm going to put it back on low. And just brush this ear. I'm going to put it on high. I don't want to get hot though. Oh, that might be better. Let's just see. Maybe it'll dry quicker. Kind of pushing the hair upwards. I'm going to put it on low. See, the high seems to blow the hair up. I think because of where the placement of the dryer is, I think it should be up here or in through there. Anyway, I'm going to keep on trying. I'm going to try it on other dogs as well. The low seems to be better. And the high is probably better like on the body. So we'll try that as well. It's drying. It's getting the job done, and she doesn't seem to mind. Because she usually gets upset with the other dryer, right? And you're okay now, aren't you? Even though you're a little nervous girl. You don't have to be nervous. Oh, you know me for years. Yeah. All right. There, it got dry. You're a good girl. Top of your head, she's a little bit damp in here. It's kind of hard to get, right in there. Pretty girl. All right, let's try some other dogs. All right, here's another little dog who just got washed, towel dried. I'm gonna try actually just drying a little bit on the back. She's got short hair, so I'm sure she'll dry quickly. That actually worked pretty nice. You can see the area that's dry. So the purpose of this brush is to brush and blow dry, is to get your dog fluffy, right? If you just blow dry him, he won't be fluffy. So you're brushing and drying at the same time to get your dog fluffy. And look at that. That looks, actually I'm pretty impressed with that. Let's try the back leg. And the rump here. You can brush it upwards and makes it even fluffier. Yeah, it's doing a pretty good job. It's not too hot, it's warm, but you don't want to just sit on one spot, right? Because it'll get hot. But look at that. Just gotta get on the side. Yeah, I like it. That did a good job on this area. Alright, so this dog is really shy and a little bit nervous of loud noises. So I'm just going to give this dryer a try on the body. Okay. Let me smell it. You okay? Just going to brush you. Just going to brush you. Yeah. Now, he doesn't look so good because I had to shave him. Do a wet shave because he was all matted as he couldn't get into the groom because of the pandemic. So he did have a wet shave. He's obviously not finished. So I've clipped him. I gotta dry him and then re-clip him to make him even. And he seems to be okay with this dryer. Hey, it's not that bad. Yeah, it's not that bad. He's got some knots in the hair that I missed. You okay? He's so shy. He's so shy, but this dryer's okay on you, isn't it? Yeah, it is. So it's pretty good on the shy dogs with short hair. You have to be not knotted. It just really catches on the knots. It doesn't really, it's not really for dematting. Anyway, it's doing a pretty good job. Yeah, so this guy's okay. He's still shy, but look, he's not freaking out or anything like that. Here, why don't you put your head up a little bit? Now, he's not being strangled. He's just holding his head low. So he's alright. Or she. But yeah, anyway. Looks pretty good for her. It's a her. There we go. There. Once she gets used to it, she's getting better. Yeah, so I think it's going to work for her. There we go, baby. You're okay? Yeah, so look, I got that section dry. Come on, sit up. There we go. So got it all dry. It's nice. I combed out a little bit. And there's a little bit of hair in here. So that little rake could take that hair out. Good girl. Alright, so yeah, it came with this little rake. So basically you just comb out the hair that's in there. You can probably just use any comb, but this comes in handy to take out all the hair. There, like that. Girl, very good. Yes. It's okay, it's okay. I'll just move the cord. There you go, hey? Alright. There's another scared dog. There we go, buddy. Yeah. You alright? Oh, what a good boy. You're fine. Yay. He cries through the whole room. He just doesn't want to be away from his mother. There we go. You're okay with this dryer? You're a good boy, huh? Yeah. I could add some knots actually. It does. You get out the knots. Not big knots, obviously, just the little ones. This is a Maltese. They got super fine hair. Okay, I think that's good enough. But anyway, it's working. Good boy, you're okay, buddy. Yeah, doing a good job. Slowly but surely. I have it on low. I don't want to put it on high because he's got long hair. It'll just blow everywhere, but it might frighten him. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah. Good boy. Yeah. That's a good boy. What a good boy. What a good boy. Yeah. Good boy. Yeah, that's much more gentle, isn't it? Yes, it is. What a good boy. Good boy. Right, so I've tried this dryer on several dogs and I really like it. It's very, very lightweight. It's not like heavy at all. It's very light. It does have a wider base, but you can hold it up here. And you know, if you have a tired hand like I do as a dog groomer, you can adjust where you want to hold it, because sometimes holding something wider is better on your hand than holding it you know, on the skinnier side. But so you got the option of holding it wherever you like. And yeah, it's pretty lightweight. It does the job. It is a little bit slower than, you know, a professional dog dryer, but it's really good on the senior dogs or dogs that are afraid of the dryer, like maybe puppies as well. I haven't tried it on a puppy yet. And it's really good for the face, the head, and the tail. It works really well on. It's just the ears. I find when I'm drying, you just have to make sure you angle it properly, because the air does come out the bottom. And I find when I'm doing this, the air is blowing and it's kind of blowing the hair upwards and it's creating knots. So you kind of just have to hold the ear and bring it out a bit like this. Because I tried, you know, going down more like this, and it was just blowing the hair up, creating knots. So you just got to get used to it and see, you know, what angle works the best. But I really like it on the bodies of dogs, you know, with shorter hair, and it worked pretty good with that. Just make sure the dog is brushed out first, because you don't want to keep on you know, pulling knots with this, because it does produce hot air though. It is hot. It's hotter on the second speed than the first speed. So if you get a knot and you keep brushing like this to get the knot out, you're going to make the dog's skin too hot. So brush the dog out first so that you can just continue to brush and blow dry at the same time. So that's how we get the dog's hair straight, is by brushing and blow drying. So they made it 2-in-1, which is ideal. Because if you were just to use a regular blow dryer, like if you're grooming your own dog at home with a blow dryer and you blow dry them, sure, they'll get dry, but the hair won't be straight. It'll be like all kinky and curly and all that. So this is dryer is to brush and dry to get a nice smooth finish on your dog. And like this little one right here. And it worked really good for his tail. His tail's under there. And so yeah, overall I do recommend this brush. It's very nice. It's very handy for the professional groomer on certain kind of dogs. Certain types, you know, of dogs, seniors, dogs who just don't like the dryer near their face or wherever. And it's very, you know, it sounds like a regular person hair dryer. It's not a low, like a high velocity dryer. But yeah, I recommend it if you have just doing your own dog at home, your pet dog. Yeah, I highly recommend you getting this, but make sure you brush the dog first. But I love it. And to get the hair out, you can use the plastic comb that came with, or you know what, I just use my hands and pull it out, or another comb. And there's a filter here that gets, you know, clogged with hair. You just undo this, twist it, like that, and there you go. You can just take the hair right out of there. Just take it off. So that's pretty simple. And then I just put it back on like that. So it does have 1-speed, 2-speed. And at first I was using the 1-speed. I went into the 2-speed once I got comfortable with it. And I like it. So it does get hot. You have to be very careful, of course. So you don't want to just hold it in one spot, right? It's going to burn the dog's skin. So always, you know, always moving it, always moving it. That's why it's ideal to brush the dog first, because you don't want to get stuck on a knot and you're doing this and then the dog gets, you know, hot there, right? Alright, are you enjoying your time? Look at him, he's falling asleep and snoring. Alright, so thank you very much for watching. I'm going to put this the link down in my description for this dryer, and check it out. It's on my Amazon store, and you know, I highly recommend having it. It has a professional groomer. It comes to use at certain times, and has a pet owner. Yes, it's a good dryer, and it's very affordable. It's not very expensive at all, like those other professional dryers that we use, like up in the hundreds of dollars. Yeah, it's under $100, so that's just pretty good. So check out the link and let me know if you have one, or if you tried one, or if you're going to get one. Alright, I will see you in the next video.